Hi everyone, welcome to Raise to Rise podcast, a place where we discuss bite-sized wisdom nuggets with easy-to-follow practices to live a better life. Raise to Rise podcast is supported by Ayurvedic Seva. Ayurvedic Seva is an herbal dietary supplement line set out to change the industry by dedicating the company to quality, safety, and holistic approach on making the wellness journey safe, healthy, and natural. If you want to start adding some natural herbs in your life, then head over to ayurvedicseva.com and use our promo code RAISE2RISE for 30% discount. Once again, it's ayurvedicseva.com and use our promo code RAISE2RISE for 30% discount. I am your host, Mital Patel, a parenting junkie, Ayurveda enthusiast, and an advocate of conscious living. Hey there, parents. Welcome to episode 79. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I have my personal story to share. It's about parenting, of course. So, you know how in this COVID time we have virtual schooling, hybrid schooling, homeschooling, and all this fun jazz stuff is happening. Initially, when the school started back in September, we were fully virtual, and my older one was having a little rough time. He is a people person. He likes to be around people. He likes to help. And I saw some signs of him being anxious and being bored at home at the same time. Luckily, he asked for help. He said, "Mama, I don't like this feeling. I feel alone. I don't understand," because he's a fifth grader. He's like, "I don't understand the concepts that school's been covering. The teachers are sharing on the videos and stuff." It was difficult. And so I said, "Okay, what would you like to do?" And to answer, he said, "I would like to, go to school." Now, my son has a history of asthma since he was 3. We've been doing a lot of natural cures and preventative actions. So we've been following Ayurveda closely. We've been doing a lot of home remedies. And luckily, for past a year and a half, we haven't had any asthmatic attacks. And so it's been great. And so he's like, "But Mama, I really want to give it a try, and I'll be very careful. I'll wear a mask, and I just want to go back to school." And I honored his decision and his honesty and the way he showed up for himself, and he asked for help. And so I wanted to be with him, stand by him, and support him in his decision. So now, he went back to school, and it was 5 days, half-day school, and it was going great. Now, all of a sudden, this week, we're again fully virtual. So he's back at it. He's like, "I don't like this. I miss school, and I don't like the virtual, the Google Meets, and I miss seeing my teacher and classmates." Now, as a mom, it's very difficult to see your kids go through these, roller coaster of emotions. And I'm sure so many of you are dealing with the same thing with kids being in virtual school and not comprehending enough or, having a rough time. So I wanted to share some of my favorite tips that I have been trying with my son to make him feel at ease and give him that sense of security again, and helping him deal with his emotions and make him feel more connected by being with him. So without taking a further ado, let's dive in. Tip number 1, children need a minimum of 8 touches during a day to feel connected to a parent. And this was one of the studies that I read, and it talked about how touches can, make our kids feel connected to a parent, which in return will bring the ease in them. And so if they're going through a particularly the challenging time like my son is going right now, then try out these minimum of 8 touches during a day and see how they feel. So, and it doesn't have to be a big deal. It could be the straightening of their collar or, a pat on their shoulder or just a simple hug. My son is a hug person. He loves hugs. Absolutely loves hugs. And so it just works. I randomly just, give him a hug and he does feel a little calmer. And tip number 2, every day our children need one meaningful eye-to-eye conversation with us. Yes, this is also researched because when we have those eye-to-eye conversation, it makes them feel heard. It makes them feel noticed. It makes them feel that they matter, and it makes them feel that they're loved. So this really will also help, especially important for babies to have this eye-to-eye contact. But of course, children of all ages need us to show, to slow down and show that love towards them and look them into their eyes. I do this eye-to-eye contact and conversation with both of my kids every day. Even if it's only for 5 minutes, try it out and see how the joy and the love is oozing from their eye, and it will just melt you down. Tip number 3, there are 9 minutes during the daytime that have the greatest impact on our child. Yes, my friend, just 9 minutes. The first 3 minutes right after they wake up, the 3 minutes after they come home from school. So right now, or if you come from work, and the last 3 minutes of the day before they go to bed. Just these 9 minutes, if you make these impactful, powerful conversation with them, or just be there, or just even listen to them, this will give a drastic change in their emotions, because we need to make these moments special for them and help our children feel that they're loved. And these are simple, right? You don't have to do it. Just 3 minutes. Just listen to them for 3 minutes. That's it. Just do that, and they will feel that they're loved. And so try out these simple 3 tips, and they're not too difficult and they're not complicated. It's nothing really earth-shattering here. It's simple. You are a parent. You know how to connect with your kids. All we have to do is just slow down a bit and tap into ourselves and remind ourselves, or maximum, just look at that first picture that you had of your newborn. That will bring you back into the present moment, and that will ooze the love that they're craving for, and you'll forget all the stress that you're experiencing at the moment, and you'll feel much more connected to your child. I hope you're gonna try out these 3 simple tips and see the difference and the magic for yourself. And even if you're not a parent, you can try these tips in any relationship, and trust me, my friends, you will see the magic, you will see the connection, you will bond better, and you will bring that joy in their life as well as your life. Hope this was helpful, and hope I was able to add value in your life today. Stay tuned for more parenting tips and tips in general about life, kids, and everything in between. Thanks for listening to Raise to Rise podcast. We would absolutely love to hear your thoughts about today's episode. Please let me know you have listened to this episode and fill me with your aha moment. Share it on Instagram, tag me with hashtag Raise to Rise or at Raise to Rise, and I would love to share those to my stories and shout you out there. I would also love if you can subscribe, rate, and review the podcast. It's our brand new podcast launch, and we have some bonus giveaways going on for the top raters and reviewers. Also, I would love to send you my 7-day parenting journal absolutely for free. All you gotta do is leave me a review in the iTunes store, take a screenshot, and email it over at raisetorisepodcast@gmail.com. Again, take a screenshot of the review and email me at raisetorisepodcast@gmail.com, and I will send you the 7-day parenting journal absolutely for free. Thank you so much for being the active listener of this podcast. I am so grateful for each and every one of you. Thank you for raising your consciousness and rising as joyful beings.